will do everything in my power to keep this party united and together. Even in the face of open provocation, Baba, you know what I am talking about. You know why I'm saying that. Baba aliongea kwa kinywa chake mwenyewe. Na waomba viongozi msiingize maneno kwa mdomo ya mtu ambaye amelala. Alisema yeye mwenyewe. Akasema kama chama lazima tujiandae kwa ajili ya uchaguzi wa mwaka 2027. Na wale ambao wanaeneza mambo mengine hapa, Baba alisema, who has told you? Who has told you? Who has told you? Kwa hivyo.
I hope you're feeling good. I hope you're feeling amazing. MKIDDI Studios over here. So I want us to discuss about Sifuna. Sifuna has raised a lot of controversy or a lot of talk just because of Raila Odinga. Raila was his leader on ODM. Now the problem is, guys are calling out Senator Kiprotich Arap Cherargei has sent a tweet calling out, saying that he's supposed to be removed from ODM. Let me read the tweet. The entire ODM leadership, except Sifuna, has confirmed that Baba Raila Odinga instructed them to stay and work with President Ruto administration under broad-based government. The entire ODM leadership, except Sifuna, have confirmed that Baba Raila Odinga instructed them to stay and work with President Ruto administration under broad-based government. The biggest threat to growth of ODM to be in government or to form government in future is Sifuna and company. By the end of this year, 2025, he must be removed from ODM as a Secretary-General. He is the mole of the united opposition in ODM. Baba Podpek, rest well, Jacom. So you heard from that tweet. Senator Cherargei is saying all the leaders in ODM have confirmed that Sifuna is supposed to be removed. My guy, this is a huge problem because Sifuna, personally, he speaks for the people, bruh. So, if Sifuna is removed and Kina Babu are removed, it means now these old mzes are left with the chama and they will do whatever they want to do. These mzes are old. You see, but Papa, Ruto passed a law called media something law, media cybercrime law. So what does this say? You can't just criticize the government anyhowly. And Raila was all about freedom of speech. So there's a whole issue here. So and Raila said in a clip right now, let me just play it.
Mimi ndio Sifuna, katibu mkuu wa chama cha ODM, seneta wa Nairobi na naibu kiranja wa walio wachache pale kwenye Senate. Zaidi ya yote, mimi ni kijana wa baba. Waheshimiwa wote ambao wamefika hapa leo, I have been extremely privileged. It is the privilege of my life to have met Baba, to have studied under his feet, to have learned all that I have learned from him, and finally to serve him as his Secretary-General for the last 8 years. I will eternally be grateful to you, Jacom, for the opportunity that you gave me. I have never had opportunity to ask why you picked me, Baba. Tumekuwa na wewe katika sherehe kama hizi nyingi sana. Na wakati moja tulikuwa tunaulizana, mimi nilikuwa najua nikifariki Baba atakuwa kwa mazishi yangu. Nilikuwa najiuliza, Baba, if you came to my burial, what would you say about Sifuna? Na nikajiuliza, what will I say on that dreadful day when we have to bury our Baba, our mentor, our leader? Words fail me. Na since Baba akuwe mgonjwa alipoenda nje kutafuta matibabu, asanteni, nimekuwa nikijiuliza, wherever Baba is, what is it that I can say or do that will actually make him proud? What are the things that we should do as a leadership of the party right now to make Baba smile from wherever he is? And in my view, this is not the time to push divisive narratives in ODM. This is not the time. You all know, nyinyi wote mnajua ya kwamba chama cha ODM ni chama cha kila mtu, si ndio? Chama cha Kenya nzima. Na lazima sisi kama viongozi wa chama tuonyeshe umoja ili hawa ndugu zetu ambao ni wanachama wafuate mfano wetu. Nataka niseme hapa mbele yako baba ya kwamba chama hiki ambacho umetuachia, mimi Sifuna sitakuwa baadhi ya wale ambao watachangia kuangusha chama cha Raila Amolo Odinga. Baba, because ODM is one of your biggest legacies, Your Excellency Baba. I, as Sifuna, will do everything in my power to keep this party united and together. Even in the face of open provocation, Baba, you know what I am talking about. You know why I'm saying that. So, mimi nataka niseme ya kwamba vile Reverend Wesonga ametuambia hapa. Baba alikuwa anasikiza wananchi. Na mimi nataka kuencourage wanachama wa ODM. Sisi viongozi sasa tunyamaze kidogo, tusikie nyinyi mnasema nini. Nyinyi mtuambie mnataka tufanye nini na chama cha baba Raila Amolo Odinga. Namaliza nikisema baba Raila Amolo Odinga alizungumza wazi mbele ya nchi nzima tarehe 22 mwezi uliopita mbele ya hawa wabunge katika hoteli ya Agile pale Nairobi. Baba aliongea kwa kinywa chake mwenyewe, na waomba viongozi msiingize maneno kwa mdomo ya mtu ambaye amelala. Alisema yeye mwenyewe, akasema kama chama lazima tujiandae kwa ajili ya uchaguzi wa mwaka 2027. Na wale ambao wanaeneza mambo mengine hapa, baba alisema who has told you? Who has told you? Who has told you? Kwa hivyo sisi tutafuata the last standing instruction ya baba ambaye alitoa chini ya siku 23 ambazo zimepita kabla afariki. Kwa hayo mengi ni jukumu langu pia kama katibu mkuu wa chama. Mheshimiwa Rais, ilinivunja moyo sana kwamba baba alitoka Nairobi bila kusikia sauti za watu wa Nairobi wakisema tuko tayari. Sasa ni jukumu la hawa ambao wamefika hapa leo. Nataka mseme chant ya chama cha ODM mpaka baba ajue anazikwa na wanachama wa ODM. Nikisema ODM tunasema tuko tayari. Muko tayari? Muko tayari? ODM! 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 Asanteni sana, Mungu awabariki.
We have not passed any resolution as a party to say how we are going to go into the election of 2027. So wherever you are, don't commit the party to some things which have not been discussed. Let those things be discussed first. We are ODM. Who's told you that ODM will not have a candidate in 2027? Who has told you? So first, think as ODM. We have a clear plan that we have negotiated and we have agreed on, and let us continue to implement that plan. Other decisions we'll take when.
So as you've heard, Manzi, Raila Sifuna is acting per his instructions from Baba, and Raila was guarding Sifuna, you see. And Raila said to Sifuna, or said in a meeting at Agile or something where they were, who has told you that ODM is in the broad-based government? Raila himself, even though I was not a fan of him, he was a very, very smart guy. He used to come out and say like, they're actually not supporting this guy. That is the one thing I actually got from this guy. He was clearly eating his money. No, they were saying this is the time for this guy to eat. So he can't just start saying that you know. So it's up for let's just hear what Baba actually said about this.
Kwanza
Hey, manze, so here's the conundrum, the way I see it. My boy Raila was playing it the way he's supposed to be playing it. He's playing it the way he's supposed to be. Yani huyu ni player. This is the player of the century. He had people inside government and still he commanded the majority of people rebelling against the government. Not rebelling, actually like criticizing the government. Of which this is the masses of the people. So, being that Raila was a guy for the people, most people are saying that he was supposed to most members of parliament that Raila supported, because there are two. They're the young Turks who believe that Raila had a good narrative, and they're the old Turks, or they're the old people, the old leaders who were supporting the Ruto government. So these are two factions. Keeping in mind, the president put a ban on freedom of speech just when Raila died, because Raila was the caretaker of speech.
At exactly the same time that the nation was grappling with the news of the demise of Right Honorable Odinga, President Ruto was in State House signing into law not 1 but 8 bills, some of which are quite draconian. President Ruto has lost legitimacy to continue to lead our beloved country. A president who does not have any regard for the constitution under which he governs has no legitimacy to continue governing this country. You speak of moving Kenya from third world to first world, yet you destroy its very foundations of sovereignty.
So there are two functions here. This is we are trying to go around. We are trying to explain this topic. Keeping in mind this is a disclaimer. These are just my opinions. So, because these people are very sensitive. They are very sensitive. If you touch their egos, they are very sensitive. So you personally, do you think Raila supported the government, wanted the broad-based government to function, or he saw it fit to tell Sifuna they need to plan for the elections for 2027 because they are not in full support of Donian, this guy, because this guy is very sensitive. He doesn't want to hear anything opposing him. He wants to, and the problem is Moi imprisoned Raila, for 9 years. You understand? So there's a whole debate about this issue. Raila needed the money. Nobody can refuse the money. So, and this guy was giving out the money so that he can attain at least some form of, for him, he wanted to assert some level of control over them there. So let us continue.
I, as Sifuna, will do everything in my power to keep this party united and together. Even in the face